Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video I want to do a sort of a long-term review with this OnePlus 3. And if you recall, I had already done the review for this OnePlus 3 in June. Now it's been almost 4 months since I have been on and off using this device, so I wanted to quickly give an update because if you recall, in the June when I reviewed it, there were quite a bit of cons that I had with this phone, but now this OnePlus 3 has got several updates, so I want to quickly give you an update. And the strange thing that I've noticed is that with the OnePlus 3, earlier, if you recall, last year I used to always go back to the Nexus 6P when I was not particularly reviewing any phone. I used to put back my primary SIM, and that's the case now with the OnePlus 3. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about, and by the way, everybody knows the specs of the OnePlus 3. It comes with the Snapdragon 820 chipset, etc. Anyways, the specs are here on the screen. You can pause that for more info. And first thing I just wanted to talk about is regarding the RAM management. This OnePlus 3 comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM. And earlier when I reviewed this in June, the RAM management was not good. OnePlus was artificially capping up how much RAM you could access. But now this OnePlus 3 has got several updates, and I'm happy to say that the RAM management issue is not there. In daily use, I hardly notice any issues regarding RAM management, and it's a very fluid device. Now, when we talk about the performance of this device, here also the OnePlus 3 has excelled, and it's performing brilliantly even after about 4 odd months of usage. And I have to say, it is one of the most fluid Android phones that I have used. And prior to using this, again, I was testing the Note 7, if you recall. And from the last 3 weeks now, I have put my SIM back on this OnePlus 3. And I have to say, it's even faster than the Note 7 in general operations. It's one of the most fluid Android phones that I have used. It's blazingly fast. There's no lagginess or anything like that. So if you're worried about lagginess or something like that, don't be worried. It's as good as the Nexus 6P in my frank opinion. Now, if we talk about the cellular calls, again, the cellular call quality is good. I never had any problems. Again, I have tested it with Airtel 4G. That's my primary SIM. But I have also tested it with the Reliance 4G on the Jio network. And I'm happy to say that it works perfectly fine even with the Reliance Jio. And it does support VoLTE. 4G VoLTE calls are supported on the OnePlus 3. Now, one thing that I really like about this OnePlus 3, and this is one of the best features I personally feel on the OnePlus 3, is this dash charger. And guys, believe me, it is really fast. Even compared to devices that have Qualcomm quick charging 3, this dash charger is even faster than that. In practical use, it can fully charge the OnePlus 3 just within an hour. From 5%, let's say, it can charge fully in 1 hour. Whereas other high-end devices I have used, even the Galaxy S7 Edge, Note 7, take almost 1.5 hours. So the charging is really quick with this supplied dash charger. And it works very well. Now, coming to the battery life, I would say is sort of above average. It's nothing spectacular or nothing bad. It sits in sort of middle, I would say. In terms of screen on time, I was getting a screen on time between 4 to 4.5 hours with this OnePlus 3. And as I've told you, the good thing is that we have this dash charging. So even when the battery is say low at about 20%, if you just plug it in for 15 minutes, you're good to go for the rest of the day. Another thing that I've started really appreciating after using this OnePlus 3 is this alert slider. Again, you will only appreciate it after you start using this device. And this is really cool, I would say. You can just slide it. You don't even have to look to the phone, and you can just slide it, and now the phone is in the mute position. And this is really helpful to a person like me who works with video and stuff. I just have to look at the phone and just slide it, and it's in the silent mode, and I can just slide it back. Now it's woken up. So I appreciate this, and I feel this feature of this alert physical button for the alert slider should be there on every other Android device. Next, if we talk about the camera performance, the camera performance is decent, I would say. The 16 megapixel rear facing camera, the camera performance has improved slightly compared to when I did the review in June, I would say. But again, some people have asked me to compare it with the Galaxy S7s, etc. If you try to compare with the Galaxy S7, etc., then you will be disappointed. The camera is not as good as the found on the premium phones like the LG G5 or the Galaxy S7. But again, considering the price point of this device, that is 28 38,000 in India, I feel the camera performance is actually really good. In fact, I also compared it with the Mi 5. I have already posted a separate video regarding that, and there the OnePlus 3 did slightly better, even though both of them have the same sensor. The camera performance is decent, I would say. The one good thing that I like about the camera is that it's extremely fast. The shutter speed is really fast. The moment you click it, as you can see, it takes the photo. But again, don't expect miraculous performance or compare it with flagships like the S7, etc. So considering the price point, I would say camera performance is decent for the price, I would say. Now moving to the front-facing camera, the front-facing camera performance was also decent. But one thing that I have noticed is that whenever I use the front-facing camera to take videos for vlogs and stuff, for some reason the audio levels are very muted. I don't know if the unit that I have is defective, but that is one thing that I have noticed. And lastly, in terms of in-hand feel, also this is a brilliant handset. Though it's having that 5.5-inch screen, but it has that slight curve at the back, and it's very comfortable to hold, I would say. But again, as this is having a metallic back, I would suggest that you opt for a case or something like that, because if it drops, as it's having a metal, you can get a dent. And I have been using this OnePlus 3 with this official case, and it's been working very well. So overall, I have to say the OnePlus 3 is still a very good Android phone. And certainly I get this question a lot, which is the best Android phone under rupees 30,000. And right now, if I have to pick one, the OnePlus 3 would get my vote. Again, I have already posted other videos on the OnePlus 3. Links for those videos will be in the YouTube show notes. I hope you found this video review, sort of quick look at the OnePlus 3 helpful. Again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.